Hello friends, I am from Biology faculty of QLS Academy. Today we are going to learn about asexual reproduction in plants. Hope you'll enjoy today's learning. Let's start with our lesson. In a general sense, reproduction is one of the most important concepts in biology. It means making a copy, a likeness, and thereby providing for the continued existence of a species. So, we can define the process of reproduction as the process of producing the offspring of the same kind. Now, reproduction is mainly of two types, namely sexual and asexual reproduction. In this lesson, we will learn about asexual reproduction. Now, asexual mode of reproduction. What is it? Asexual reproduction is the process of one individual organism producing one or more new individuals. It does not involve the combination of genetic materials from two different individuals. Therefore, the new individuals are the clones of the parent organism. Clones matlab similar, एकदम exact copy of the parent. Now, what are the modes of asexual reproduction in plants? Plants reproducing by asexual mode do not produce gametes. मतलब सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन में हमेशा गैमीट्स का फॉर्मेशन होता है, एसेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन में कभी भी गैमेट्स का फॉर्मेशन नहीं होता है. अ सिंगल पेरेंट मल्टीप्लाइज टू गिव राइज टू न्यू इंडिविजुअल. नाउ देयर आर many different modes of asexual reproduction, which are vegetative propagation, budding, fragmentation, spore formation and regeneration. Now let's talk about vegetative propagation. What is vegetative propagation? Now, vegetative propagation is the production of new plants from the vegetative parts of the plant. Now, vegetative propagation takes place by different methods like leaf propagation, root propagation, underground stem propagation, etc. Now, let's learn about different methods of vegetative propagation by using different vegetative paths. First is leaf propagation. Now, bryophyllum propagates vegetatively by the formation of a leaf bulbs on the margins of the leaf. Bryophyllum की जो leaf होती है उसके margin पे bulbs निकलते हैं. When the buds come out in contact with the moist soil, each bud is capable of giving rise to a new plant. हर एक bulb जो margins पे निकलते हैं bryophyllum leaf के वो एक new plant produce कर सकते हैं. Now second is root propagation. Sweet potato, that is shakarkand, and dahlia are cut into many pieces and are covered with mud. Each piece of the root tuber is capable of growing into a young plant. Next is stem propagation. In money plant, stem is cut and one side of it is buried in the soil. This stem from the parent plant grows into a new plant. Next is underground stem tuber propagation. Understand the word underground, stem and then tuber propagation. Potato is a stem tuber growing underground. It bears special structures called as eyes on it. When a potato is cut and buried under the soil, each eye having a bud develops into a new plant. We talked about what is vegetative propagation. Now there might be some of the advantages of vegetative propagation. What are they? Now vegetative propagation is an easier method than growing plants from a seed. It is used in plants which do not produce seeds. Plants propagated through vegetative propagation requires less time to grow. Also, the plants propagated through this method are more uniform to parents. That is, हमने clones की बात करी थी. Vegetative propagation also helps in producing varieties in the plants. After vegetative propagation is budding. So, the next method of asexual reproduction is budding. Budding involves the growth of a small bulb-like production called as bud. Now, the bud grows, detaches itself from the parent cell to grow independently into a new organism. Yeast reproduces by budding. Now, yeast is a unicellular organism belonging to the category of a fungi. It reproduces the new individual by the process of budding. Next method of asexual reproduction is fragmentation. Now, fragmentation by the name involves breaking down of filaments into fragments that grows into a young ones. Algae are green, thread-like plants that grow in a stagnant water, ponds and lakes. They flow on the surface of the water causing algal bloom. Now, algae reproduces by the method of fragmentation. The body of the algae is called as thallus and it is not differentiated into stem, leaves and other structures of a normal plant body. As it is a multicellular organism, each cell strips off as a fragment and falls on the substratum. It gets its strength to develop into a new individual. Next method is spore formation. Now, spore formation is the method of developing a new individual by forming reproductive structure called as spores. A spore is a small spherical or oval structure which protects the future individual in a thick protective covering. Now, each spore is covered by a hard protective covering coat to withstand unfavorable conditions such as high temperature and low humidity. So, they can survive for a long time. Under favorable conditions, a spore germinates and then develops into a whole new individual. Plants such as moss and ferns also reproduces by means of spores. Next and last method is regeneration. Regeneration cannot help plants to form new individual but can help them in regaining their lost parts. मतलब रीजनरेशन मेथड में न्यू इंडिविजुअल प्लांट फॉर्म नहीं होता है, बट अगर प्लांट का कोई पार्ट खराब हो जाता है या टूट जाता है तो वो वापस रीजनरेट हो सकता है. नाउ ग्रास डेवलप्स विद अ फुल विगर व्हेन कट, दैट इज इट रीगेन्स इट्स लॉस्ट पार्ट्स. Many trees, for example, can be cut off at the ground and in due course, sprouts appear at the margins of the stump. These go on to develop a new stem, leaves and flowers. So students, this was all about how plant reproduces asexually by different methods. Hope you enjoyed today's learning. If you have any more doubts, you can go to the following link.